Hello everybody, it's Anne from Anne's Stampin' Up. I am an independent Stampin' Up demonstrator in Simcoe, Ontario in Canada. If you live in Canada, you can shop with me. My store, my online store is stampsandtea.stampinup.net. I'd be happy to send you a new catalogue if you need one. Just give me an email at stampsandtea@gmail.com. We've got a lovely little card today. We're using items from the Celebration catalogue, which runs from January 4th, I believe, January 4th to February 28th. We have, this is the new Celebration catalogue. As I say, it runs from January 4th to February 28th next year, 2022, which is only 3 weeks away. It's got some beautiful items in here. What we're going to use today is one of the free items you can pick for. If you make a $120 purchase, you can pick this set for free, and the set is actually the stamp set and the matching DSP, and it's beautiful DSP. This is the stamp set, has a lot of nice little bits in it, nice leaves, flowers, nice little bird there, a couple of nice sentiments. And the DSP is all beautiful shades: fresh freesia, pale papaya, granny apple green, just beautiful. That stripe is gorgeous. It's such a beautiful stripe. That would make a lovely baby card. So would this one with the little dots on. That's the back of that. Got a nice, I think that's pool party actually. Granny apple green, pool party, pale papaya, and fresh freesia. We are going to use a piece of this paper today, the pale papaya, with just little white flower buds on it. And this is the card we're going to make. Quite a simple card, should be fairly fast. The part that's going to take the longest is the heat embossing. So we've got your basic card, 8.5 by 5.5, scored 4 1/4. There's your piece of DSP, pale papaya, 4 3/4 by 3.5. And we're going to bring in the mini big shot, and we're going to cut this piece out. So let me just grab some plates here. Pop that on there. And this just fits in the mini cut and emboss, so I'm happy with that. Through there. We've cut that out with the mini cut and emboss. That's going to go on the card front. But first, on the card front, we're going to do all the stamping we need to do first of all. And the card itself, I'm not sure if you can see it on the original, but you see how I just stamped tone on tone around the outside? That's what we're going to do again. Right. So of course my card is fresh freesia, so that's what I'm going to stamp in for tone on tone. And it would be this stamp here. Yep. I got it right. Yes. Now I'm going to stamp every stamp twice because I don't want them all to be the same dark color. So I'm just going to pop it around like that. I'm now going to stamp the white piece, which is going on the front of the card. I'm going to stamp granny apple green, and I'm going to stamp the leaves in the top corner of the paper. I need my foam mat for this. Because these are photopolymer stamps, you've got no sponge on the back of them, so you need to have a foam mat which has a little bit of give in there. And I'm going to just stamp my leaves, whoops, there, in granny apple green, and my flower the big double flower in the stamp set. Oh, nice. What else do I need? I need some little daubs like this, but I think I'm done with this colour. Let me do the Granny Apple Green for the double leaves, and then I can get that out of the way. And what I did here, I just took my two leaves and I put them both on the same pad, and I'm just going to stamp them down here at the bottom of my flower. Thinking I'm going to try and what am I going to do? Tuck them in there. That might work. Now obviously if I'd stamped them one at a time I could have got them closer together, but I think they're going to be covered by the sentiment, so I'm not going to worry about it too much. Okay, so I've used those. What I got there, some little, I'm going to use pale papaya now, and we've got some almost like little sprinkles here, and I'm just going to pop those around a couple of times, maybe just, you know, some there, just to fill in a little bit. And then I've got some I'm going to call them flower buds, just a little triple of flower buds there. Maybe pop one there. Alright, I think that's enough. Sometimes less is more. Less is more. Just close that up. There. So there we've got the center, the white part for the card. I'm going to quickly colour this, not very much. I've got a pale papaya, the dark pale papaya, and I'm just going to colour in the center of my flowers like that, and then I'm going to take my light fresh freesia and I'm just going to put a few lines, little streaks on my flowers here. Not paying too much attention, it doesn't have to be all even all the way around. There, that's it. That's it for colouring. Okay, so now the next part is we're going to heat emboss the happy birthday sentiment, because I want that to sit for a minute to dry. Alright, so I still need my foam mat here, and I've got my basic black, and I'll just bring in my embossing tools here and hope I've thought of everything I need. And this is my embossing buddy, which just takes the static off your cardstock, and that's just a piece of black cardstock, about 1 inch by 3. It's just a scrap that I just need to stamp on, and then I'm gonna heat emboss with white embossing powder. Ink up your stamp really well. And press down nicely, and then I'm just going to bring in a piece of photocopy paper, put my piece down there, and the photocopy paper is only to catch the embossing powder and be able to pop it back into the container when I'm finished. So going to give that a little flick to get the extra off. It looks nicely covered. Okay, put the top on this because you don't want to leave the top off if you're going to use the heat gun. Now I have here just a really fine paint brush with a pointed edge, and I can see just a couple of little flecks of dust that I don't want left on my black cardstock. There. I think that's good. Now you'll have to give me just a minute. I'm just gonna bring in my heat gun here. Unfortunately, it's not too loud of a heat gun, but it just needs a minute. Now that's hot. Ooh. Yeah. Now you know that when you put your embossing powder down, it's kind of flat looking, and when you heat it with the heat gun here, it goes nice and shiny, and that's how you know you're finished and you've got everything. I'm just going to heat that B just a little bit more to make sure I've got it all. I'm just going to set that aside. I'm going to put the card together. We can take that out of the way now. And here's my little silicone mat. Here it is. So this piece is going to go on the front of the card, and it's going to go more to the right, not right in the center, just a bit more to the right. Yep, there we go. And don't worry if we haven't got enough stamping over at this side, because that's where the white piece is going to go. Okay, the white piece is going to go here like this. Yep, I coloured that. So my white piece is going to go like that. Now I'm going to use a piece of ribbon about 9 inches long and put that on before I put my sentiment down. Okay, but what I'm going to do, I need to trim my sentiment, make sure it's dry. Yeah, it is. I'm just going to trim it with the scissors because I don't want it too long. That wasn't straight. And I think I'll take a line off the top. So it ends up, I started off with a piece 1 by 3, and I think it ends up by about 3/4 by about 2.5. Just straighten that top edge. There, that's going to go right there. But first what I'm going to do is I'm going to put some adhesive on the back of this, because I'm going to stick my ribbon to it. If I can get my fingers off. Maybe if I put this, take it off here and just put it right on the white, you'll be able to see better what I'm doing. There. So I'm just going to take my ribbon and it's going to go like that, like that, like that. So really what I've done is I've done like a Z on the back of my stamp, on the back of my stamped piece, and I'm going to trim it, and that end I think is good. And now I'm going to put it up on dimensionals. And if I put the dimensionals right in the middle, they will hold the ribbon in place, but they'll also be able to pop to stick to the card like that. Let's see, where are we going to put this? The bottom? I don't know. I think I'm going to go there, like that. There. And the only thing I think I would add to that is some in color gems. There. Whoops, let's get the blue putty off the top of that. There. So that's it. One really simple card, uses products from the new Celebration catalogue. And as I say, if you would like a catalogue, feel free to email me at Anne Wallace. It's stampsandtea@gmail.com. and I will be more than happy to mail you a catalogue. There it is, there's the card. It was basically cased from the Celebration catalogue. This is the card itself. It's a lovely little card, quite simple, 20 minutes to make. As always, you know, if you're going to sell your cards, please put the angel stamp on, which says all the products used to make the card. We're stamping up supplies, and give a little note to say where you saw the card made. You know, credit's always nice. So that's it for this week, people. Thank you for watching, and I will talk to you all again soon. I'll be back next week. Bye.